Our starter in this one, Zack Wheeler. What do we have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Nice night for baseball here in the city of brotherly love. Here's Shohei Ohtani, and we're underway.
First pitch, 7 o'clock.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
And that one fouled off. One, two now. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. The high heat too much on that one. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. This one ripped, but foul to the right. You'll one. Just off the inside edge. Top of the first, just getting started here in Philadelphia. Man, that got him square in the mask. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And a 1-2. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Out. 2 away now after the drop third strike.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
The batter now will be Will Smith. Just missed. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. A solo shot. So 2 down. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers claw back a bit with this homer. Back at Citizens Bank Park. And on the hill for the Dodgers, Tyler Glasnow. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess. We're watching a former Rays pitcher today in Glasnow. He had plenty of good years in Tampa Bay before being traded. He's not the first pitcher with dominant stuff the Rays have dealt. Blake Snell, David Price, and James Shields definitely come to mind, Boog.
Just missing there. Full count now.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a payoff pitch. Got him looking. 1 away.
Batting second.
Here comes Bryce Harper.
Ball, whoa.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Pages. Long run into the gap. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And now it's Alec Bohm. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, right field. And that is that. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. New inning getting started. Teoscar Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
No, that's a ball.
Swings and misses, struck him out. Here's Muncy to hit. One fun note on Max Muncy in 2025, he added glasses to his equipment. Muncy, who debuted glasses on April 30th and homered in his first at bat wearing them against Cal Quantrill. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Batting seventh.
Two down, base is empty. Here's the center fielder, Andy Pages. And that one ripped to left, and that is that. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the second, Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Makes the catch, one down. JT Realmuto steps in. And that one pulled foul. One down, Phillies down a run. And a couple of quick outs. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble.
Ball. No, that's
Glass now, 32 years old, and he was a fifth-round pick back in 2011. This to third. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Ha-Seong Kim.
ball. That's a ball.
That one fouled off. Two one now. There's a strike. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter.
Batting ninth. Second baseman.
Here's the second baseman, Alex Freeland. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Swing and a ball popped in the air. That's out number two. Back to the top of the Dodgers order. Here's Ohtani. Went down on strikes his first time through.
Hey!
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the inning, Adolis Garcia stands in for the Phillies. Glasnow back to work. On the ground. What a stop to first. This is Bryson's stop. Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Is Justin Crawford. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 3-1. Here's Turner now. Struck out looking at his first at bat.
Well, these Phillies doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. It's tough to remember the times they've actually swung and missed at a pitch because it really hasn't happened. They've made contact on nearly 100% of their swings.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Ball one to Bryce. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Bryce Harper with a star scraper. It's their second home run of the inning. One down. Now the third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Well, a really rough inning out there on the mound. And this is one of those where you learn a lot about a guy's toughness and his ability to turn the page and keep pressing forward.
Throw on to Freeman. 2 down. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 4 runs already in the frame here in the last half of the third.
2-0 count to a guy like this at the plate. You've got to throw a pitcher's pitch. Don't just try to get a strike. He could make you pay.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Not close with that one, and the count's full. Battling here as he fouls it away. Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball, he stays alive. Curve, hit right back to him. Tosses to first. And they're happy to just get off the field after that frame. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, as we go to the top of the fourth. Kyle Tucker steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
That one hammered center field. That's back there. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. Will Smith to the plate.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Stays alive. Got Got him swinging for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. In the air, left field. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. One out, bases empty, and a run in. Top half of inning number 4. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This one in the air, right field. And that'll do it. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 4th, JT Realmuto stands in for the Phillies. On the ground to third. Whips it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. Grounded out his first time up. And that's in for a strike. And a count 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. 2 outs. Base is empty. Now Adolis Garcia. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Glass now back to work, the 0-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Garcia off of first with 2 away. Ground ball right side and foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. 2-2. And they'll do it again. The 2-2. Swings through it for the K. All set for the start of the inning. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Max Muncy. In the air, right side. Garcia gets under it. And there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Paz stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And up next for Los Angeles, Ha-Seong Kim struck out swinging his first time. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Kim measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, and he's a native of South Korea. The 0-1. Got him to chase one above the zone there. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He popped out his first time.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Strike 2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. here in Philadelphia, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Justin Crawford stands in for the Phillies. Nice grab. Over to first. Throw is low, and oh, nearly a great play. The scoop goes in and out of the glove. Trey Turner at the plate. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike one.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get two with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Crawford gets his lead at first. Nobody out. In the dirt, blocked. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Ball outside. Safe at second, and that was not close. Line drive, base hit. And they get it in quickly. First and third now with nobody out. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. One at second, and a run scores on the double play. And here comes Alec Bohm.
Third baseman, Alec Bohm.
Check swing called strike. That's strike one. The 1-1 is fouled off.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging. Back at Citizens Bank Park, top of the 6th inning, Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Kyle Tucker. He's already homered in this game. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The Phils leading by 2, and we're the top half of the 6th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. On a line. Oh, he can't squeeze it. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Cut off, throw to second, and he's got no chance. He's out. Clutch situation, and here comes one of the best hitters in these spots, Freddie Freeman.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Hernandez in the box lays off for ball 1. And another ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam. Runners on the move. This one in the air right field. Garcia heads after it. Tracks it down for the out. And that's the third out. Back here, Citizens Bank Park, bottom of the sixth. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball.
Oh.
This one could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires over to first. Nice play off the bounce for the out. And now for the Phillies, Brandon Marsh.
Brandon Marsh.
Ground ball to the right side. And it goes just foul. Man at second. Check swing, and he went 0-2 now. Stays alive. In the air, right field. 2 away. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Adolis Garcia, 1 for 2. To the right side, Freeland. And that will end the inning. Back here in Philadelphia, we go to the top of the 7th. Max Muncy steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The beauty of his skill set as a pitcher is the breaking his stuff doesn't go away when he's tired. I mean, his pitches all.
They turn things over to the southpaw, Tim Meza.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The lefty, the 1-0. And there's a foul ball. Way out front for strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle 2 strikes.
The 2-2. Popped up. Turner under this one. 1 up, 1 down. Andy Pages now at the plate. He's already homered here in this one. Liner caught it second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Oh, great stop. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of the 7th, Bryson Stott stands in for the Phillies. Pitch misses there, and it's 1-0. Hit on the ground to the right side. The tag, and he's out. Here's the center fielder, Justin Crawford.
Whoa.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. 2 down. Here's Trey Turner, 1 for 3. That one hammered but pulled foul. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And now the count is even.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Next offering down in the dirt. This one in the air center field. Pages on the move, and that ends the inning. Back at Citizens Bank Park, ready to begin the eighth. Alex Freeland steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Hey! That's a ball.
Meza, the lefty who lights up the radar gun. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. That one drilled left field. Gone! And just like that, they're within a run. Here's the charter member of MLB's 50-50 club, Shohei Ohtani at the plate.
Yeah, such a memorable night when Ohtani officially reached 50-50. He was playing in Miami and just happened to go 6 for 6 with 3 home runs, 10 RBIs, and 2 stolen bases.
His 2024 was so impressive. There was a brief moment when people wondered, could he reach 60-60? Just wild. Out towards right center field. Crawford gets there. He's under it. Takes it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Tucker, the next to hit, takes ball one. In the air to left center. Marsh on the move. He's got it, and there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Brad Keller takes over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Ready? Bottom of the 8th. New pitcher for the Dodgers, number 63.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Could be extra bases. The throw in, but he's in there easily. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Alec Bohm digs in now. Up the middle. Safe at first as they can't make the play. And now Kyle Schwarber steps up in a critical moment. Foul ball there.
You know, these Phils, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And they're all loaded up.
A real bad time for a walk. You're trailing in this ball game, trying to things close.
New pitcher on now, Edgardo Henriquez.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Stops it on a slide. There's one.
Under tag, you're out.
They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Brandon Marsh stands in for the Phillies. 0 for 3 in this one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
No, that's a ball.
And fastball misses outside for a ball. And it's 3-0. Comebacker to the mound. Throws to first, and that'll keep more runs from coming in. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, all set to start the 9th in this one. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. The left-hander on now, Tanner Banks.
Oh, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
And the 0-1.
Ball one. Ball two.
Popped up. Stop. Settles underneath it. One down. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Rip towards third. Boom. Throws on to first. Just one out remaining for the Dodgers. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Max Muncy.
That's the ball. Oh.
The Dodgers down to their final strike. Out towards right center field. Crawford in position. And that'll do it. And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. The Phillies hang on to win it. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Here in Philadelphia, Citizens Bank Park, we've got baseball. And on the hill for the Phillies, Christopher Sanchez. What do you have on him, Singy?
Well, it's a three-pitch mix in the repertoire for this starter. He's going to have to command all three if he's going to have success on the hill today.
About to get started here, Michael Busch now at the plate.
Michael Busch.
And we're underway here in Philly. That misses. Ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Got him swinging. And now it's Alex Bregman. Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Ian Happ up to hit. Pitch misses. And that's ball one. Swings through that one for strike two. Goes down looking. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill, the lefty, Shota Imanaga. What should we keep an eye on here? Trey Turner stands in for the Phillies. In the air, right field. And there's one down. So Harper stands in. Here's a nugget. When Imanaga was announced at his introductory press conference, he charmed the local fans and media by memorizing the words to "Go Cubs Go." I asked Imanaga if there was one other song that he could learn in English, what would it be? And he said, "A Whole New World," the theme to Aladdin. Chases that one upstairs.
Well, you know, this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Fastball is outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 2 out.
Third baseman.
Alec Bohm stands in for the Phillies. What a stop. Throw to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here, Citizens Bank Park. Now the Cubs 4-hole hitter, Nico Hoerner. That's hard hit on the line. Crawford takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. And first offering is fouled off. Late with the swing there. Sanchez, a former All-Star, 29 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one hammered center field. Carrying well. And it's off the batter's eye. He circles the bases. The Cubs strike first. It's 1-0. Stepping in, Moises Ballesteros. And a foul ball. The 0-1. Foul ball. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the second. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now the batter is Carson Kelly.
Nope, that's inside.
Hit on the ground to short. Turner with the throw to first. That's the third out. Inning over. Back here in Philadelphia, we head to the bottom of the second. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. And there's a ball. Next offering is fouled back.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
And that is downstairs. And that's ball 3. And he walked him. And that's how they get their first base runner of the game. Here's JT Realmuto. In the dirt, blocked. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Here's your 1.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
On the corner for a strike. Schwarber gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Nope, that's inside.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. And a payoff pitch. And a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Line drive, and this might be trouble. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score, and the Phillies tie the game as the go-ahead runner pulls up at third.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Adolis Garcia swings through it for strike 1. That one off the mark, and it's 1-1. battling here as he fouls it away.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Outside low. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Here's a 2-2. That one missed. Got him swinging for the K. Huge strikeout there. Runners at second and third and 1 out. This is Bryson Stott. Golden opportunity right here.
Hey.
And that one fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Two on, 1 out.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. He gets there on a slide. Safe. And they take the lead. Now here is Justin Crawford. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third.
Big pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
The 1-2. Swing and a ground ball. The flip. And a run scores from third thanks to the infield single. So the Philly batting order turns over. Trey Turner, the next to hit.
Nope.
Could use a ground ball here. Something in the infield. Runner at first base. Get 2. Get out of this. Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2-1 now. Just missed. Traffic on the bases with 3 already across bottom half of inning number 2. And that'll load the bases. Here comes Bryce Harper. Struck out swinging his first time. And that misses. And it's 1-0.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Fouls away the first offering. All loaded up. Dangerous hitter at the plate.
Look, in situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
That's inside. Sliced hard but foul. Ball 4 and a run comes in to score.
Man, that looked to be in the strike zone right there. That's a tough one to have go against you and force in a run.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Alec Bohm stands in. This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. Gone! Grand slam! Oh my! So he goes the opposite way with that one. 1 down. And next is the designated hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings through that high fastball.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. He goes down looking.
Up next for the Phillies,
2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Suzuki settles underneath it, and the inning is over. Back at Citizens Bank Park, leading off. Suzuki.
Well, every pitcher wants run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. And here comes Dansby Swanson.
That's a ball. Inside ball.
Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there was just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
This one kicks away from Realmuto. Throws to second. Not in time. He's safe. And now a man into scoring position.
Ball. That's inside.
Pitch misses there. Ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Dangerous hitter at the plate in Alex Bregman. He's 0 for 1. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Runners at first and second with 1 gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fly ball to right. Garcia under this one. He makes the grab, and there's 2 down. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit, struck out looking at his first at bat. In the air to left center. Crawford on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Back here in Philadelphia, bottom of